Hello Gadget Mania, with me again, Mendesa. In this video, I will discuss about mobile specialist for games game, the newest one from the Asus brand with the name Rog Phone 5 series, which was released on March 10, 2021, which excited to have large enough RAM of 16GB. That's hook. Before we start, as usual, don't forget to click like and subscribe button so that I can be more excited about making the latest videos. Okay, I immediately review the latest special gaming cell phone from the Asus brand, namely the Rog Phone 5 series. Check this out. If you want to buy this Asus Rog Phone 5 series, it hasn't entered Indonesia yet. So I recommend the Asus Rog Phone 3 with RAM 8GB, storage 128GB, and RAM 12GB to 256GB storage. The price is between 9,910,000 to 32,345,000 Indonesian rupiah. If interested, I have provided the purchase link Kamera's online store Indonesia such as Shopee, Lazada, Bukalapak, Jd.id, Blibli, and Tokopedia. The following are brief specifications of the Asus Rog Phone 3 cell phone, namely: chipset Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 5G 7nm plus, OS Android 11, and UI ROG UI. Screen AMOLED chip type 1 billion colors, screen size 6.69 inch, 120Hz refresh rate, XDR10+, screen protected by Gorilla Glass 6. Rear camera, triple camera, 64 megapixel wide lens, 13 megapixel wide aperture lens, 125 degrees, 5 megapixel macro lens, video recording reaching 8K and 4K at 30 frames per second, selfie camera, 24 megapixel wide lens, 6000 mAh battery, 30 watt fast charging. NFC data cable type C 3.1, network 5G, stereo speaker with DTX S2 amplifier. The latest special gaming smartphone from the Asus brand with the name Rog Phone 5 series has three variants, namely Rog Phone 5, Rog Phone 5 Pro, and Rog Phone 5 Ultimate. And in the video this time I review only two mobile units, namely Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro. Review specification and price and their comparison. And before I show it you the brief unboxing of the Asus Rog Phone 5, what are the contents in the box, what is shape of the box. Here comes a black box. There is a Rog Phone logo on the front of the box, and inside is a picture of Akira. And there is in the Indian box that contains a cool fuzzy blood, package like a Rog Phone, a user manual and a warranty card, of course. And the cell phone unit has shiny phantom black colors, and there is a Rog Phone logo with RGB lights. The one lights that light up cool is typical of Rog Phone. The charger head and USB cable at Type-C 3.1. That's the components of the contents of the Asus Rog Phone 5 box. And the Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro gaming cell phones will be announced on March 10, 2021 and will be released at early April 2021. And I start from the performance. Both the Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro both use the lens and various chipset from Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, which runs on 5nm fabrication with an octa-core 2.84 GHz processor. The GPU is Adreno 660 and paired with a larger enough RAM, that is 8GB, 12GB to 16GB. Wow! With straight internal UFS 3.1 technology with a capacity of 128GB and 256GB, while for Rog Phone 5 Pro only one variant. RAM is installed with 16GB. With internal storage with UFS 3.1 technology with a larger now capacity, namely 512GB. This is enough for the needs for playing games. On the screen, both the Rog Phone 5 and the Rog Phone 5 Pro, but both use a 1 billion color AMOLED TV screen. Wow, it really pampers its user with a clear and bright screen that makes playing games and even more exciting. With a screen size of 6.78 inch, it's quite large and also really good to play games and watch YouTube. With a refresh rate of up to 144 Hz, there is an XDR 10 plus feature, as well as screen brightness of up to 1200 nits. With a resolution 2448 by 1080 pixels, with a screen protection from high-end Corning Gorilla Glass pictos. And almost the average location of the gaming cell phone selfie camera is the top right, including the Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro with a wide lens 24 megapixel camera resolution. And the design of the back of this cell phone is very cool, especially for games. There is a Rog Phone emblem that can light up solid blue and red. The rear camera design is laid vertically, but the Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro will adopt a triple camera. For the main camera, using sensor from Sony IMX686 with a 64 megapixel wide lens camera resolution, and second camera 30 megapixel ultra wide 125 degrees lens camera, and third camera 5 megapixel macro lens, and there is an LED base for video recording. It reaches 8K at 30 frames per second, and there is a gyro eyes for video stabilizing when recording. Both the Asus Rog Phone 5 and Rog Phone 5 Pro are both equipped with a 60,000 mAh battery with a very rare fast charging of 60 5 watts. For charging up to 100%, it only takes 52 minutes. And there are also features reserve charging 10 watts, power delivery 3.0, and quick charge 5. For the color choice for the two mobile units, there are only two color choice, namely Phantom Black and Storm White. For the size dimension of the two mobile units and the length and width are shown in the screen, with a thickness of 10.3 mm with a weight of 238 grams. Then a series of other features of the two mobile units, namely the network is 5G, dual band Wi-Fi 6, stereo speaker with DTX Plus, 2 dedicated amplifiers. The SIM is an active dual SIM, nano SIM, or one SIM without an external memory slot. NFC or near field communication. The USB data cable is Type-C 3.1. Bluetooth 5.2, as well as the open the screen using a fingerprint system, the optical display screen, and it is a face sensor. On the back, there is an RGB light panel in the form of the Rog Phone logo on the back of the cell phone body. And the pressure sensitive zones, game triggers or the term triggers, game special buttons to play game left and right. And now I discuss for the price of this Asus Rog Phone 5. Here are three variants, namely the first variant with a 8GB RAM, 128GB storage in Europe. So it costs €799, and for the equivalent of 30 million Indonesian rupiah. The second variant with a 12GB RAM, 256GB storage in Europe, it costs €899 for the equivalent of 15 million Indonesian rupiah. And for the third variant with 16GB RAM, 512GB storage in Europe, it is priced at €999, or the equivalent of 17 million Indonesian rupiah. Meanwhile, for the price of their Asus Rog Phone 5 Pro, there is only one variant, namely, and for the third variant with 16GB RAM, 512GB storage in Europe, is priced at €1,200, or the equivalent of 20,500,000 Indonesian rupiah. There is no information regarding global sales including Indonesian. Okay, Kitimania, I think that's not for my discussion about the latest gaming cell phone from the Asus brand, namely Rog Phone 5 series, as the successor of this Rog Phone 4 series. If there is further information about this cell phone, the brand will be released globally, including in Indonesia. I will make a video update. Hopefully it will be useful. Finally, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to click like and subscribe button so that I am more excited about making the next videos. See you in the next video. Thank you, creating Gadget Mania.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.